Yes. I think I played a wonderful game. My name's Jade Melbourne. I had a double-double. How many assists did I have tonight?
Did I have 10?
Yes.
Yay! Go me! Compare the pair.
Yeah. She stole all of them to take home. They're all in the bag.
They're for my mum. No, no.
Grandma.
Christmas presents.
Christmas presents.
Christmas. Everyone loves me.
I guess the goal was to finish the season on a high. Must be pretty happy to have done it.
Yeah, obviously, like, all bets were off today, other than trying to, like, finish fifth, and I think that the girls came in with the right mindset, the right attitude, and I think there was, I guess, a lightness about us, like today, because the so-called, like, pressure was off, but really happy with how they approached the game, approached this week, knowing that, obviously, we were out of finals, and so really happy and proud of like the effort that they gave today, and we knew it was going to be a dogfight with Geelong because they've been playing some good basketball of late, but to have, I think it was 5 people in double figures and 2 people with a double-double, just goes to show, and we spoke about this a lot this week, about the character of each person as an individual, but like us as a group and how we wanted to end the season, and so really impressed that we could hold Geelong to 67. As I said,
6-7, huh?
6-7, oh God. Yes, that. And I thought Munga did a terrific job on Peely, like a really excellent job.
Yeah. 3,800, I think, people out there for a game that was essentially a dead rubber. What's it been like having that support this season through all the highs and lows?
Yeah, I think that's it, like where there was a game that kind of like meant nothing in a way in regards to finals repercussions, is to have the crowd that we have, and it's just been all season, but to have it on a game where it didn't mean much, is it just shows how much support and love this team gets and these players get, and I don't think we do it without our fans. I think they do, I'll say it week after week, the energy and support that they give us really like drives us, and the same thing again, it's another thing we spoke about this week about how we repay them for coming like every week to support, and you definitely can feel the energy in this arena, and I think it's one of the best arenas in Australia to play basketball.
Does it give you a boost, Jade? Like, we were just laughing at the line at the end of that. But to see that many people want to come out for the last game of the season when you've had a pretty tough year.
Yeah, for sure. I even go saying like they've probably been a bit more consistent than we have this year, to be honest with you. Like they come in night out, despite, if we're down 30, up 30, like they bring the same energy. And like when we're out there too, like the last 5 minutes was a grind tonight. Again, like it was 4 points until we broke it out, and they were with us the whole time. So you feel the crowd, you feel it when like, maybe they don't agree with the call. We feel that you feel like you've hit a 10-pointer when you make one bucket. So it's really special. And the mentality going into the game was like, we knew we were going to have a high ticket sale tonight. So like, go do it for the crowd if you're not going to do it for anything. And that was really special. Like Goz touched on, like it was the character in the group, a great week. And, to finish on a high, you can leave the season with like a nice taste in your mouth. Yeah, we're not playing finals and it's going to hurt watching because we were so close. But to finish with like, happy, on a win, you can go out on a high, and that's a good feeling for us.
With WNBA, CBA negotiations and additional teams being added, there's a very real chance that WNBL players will be forced to pick between WNBL and WNBA. Caitlin, you guys just spoke beautifully about the Canberra crowd.
Yep.
If this is your last game for a while in Caps colours, what do you have to say to the fans and Canberra, which is your new home? And Goz, you brought Jade into the league. A few words on Jado.
You go first.
I will go first. I'm the boss.
Yes, you're the boss. Yeah, I know you're the boss.
Obviously we don't know what's going to happen, and only time will tell with like if it's WNBL, WNBA, or what the decision is. But for me, like this has become home. I moved here when I was 16 to go to the COE. Goz gave me my opportunity, forced me to stay rather than go to college. Well, didn't force me. He made the decision easy.
Held you down.
Yeah, he said, "Don't go to college." No, he helped me make that decision. Canberra's helped me become the person I am. They've given me opportunity after opportunity. The fans have been there. Like I've seen kids grow up at holiday camps. Like it's just really special. And if this is my last time in a Caps jersey for a little while, like I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone, you know, I'm not the person I am today without the fans, the love and support that I've had over the last 6 years. This is a special place and will always be home to me. I've spent a large part of my life here. So yeah, it's very special. Like, massive shout out to Goz for all the guidance he's shown me, all the teammates that I've been able to play with, the club for embracing me. You know, I crash out, I play with joy, I play with energy, but it's all been part of the journey and the package you get with me. So it's been a fantastic ride, and if this is the last one, it's the last one. But yeah, like I said, Canberra will always be home, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without them.
Yeah, I just guess on the back of that is obviously you don't think of, I would say, like modern day Caps without thinking about Jade. She's the true fabric of this club, this city, the crowd, everything about her. And I think, to be frank, we've had discussions what that looks like moving forward, knowing that obviously there's no time frame for the CBA arrangement. So we've had discussions in around what it looks like in the short term, in the long term, what may happen, and we don't know. That's the thing, is like we don't know right now, but we've kind of like ticked off a couple of different options, and she's got to make the right decision for like her, because we just don't know when that season may kick off. And I think that's in the balance for all players, both American imports coming out here, both Australian players that are playing in the W, those that are drafted. And so there's not much that we can do right now other than throw some different scenarios together and then come up with a plan. And then obviously it is what it is once the CBA is signed off and we know what's happening with the WNBA season.
Guys, have you heard anything from the WNBL sort of flagging this situation, talking about maybe a change when our season is, to try and accommodate all that stuff?
I know that it's been spoken about at general managers and league level. I know Christie's had those discussions ongoing, that I think the league are very well aware of it. It's hard to make any decision just because you don't know when the league's going to. And I think from a players' association, probably speaking at a school, probably from a players' association with the W, is they don't even know. So it's hard to kind of crystal ball even right now what that's going to look like for us as a league moving forward until such time as they can get that agreement done.
So you got the coaching cap, you throw that off, put on the recruitment cap, get down to it?
Yeah, obviously that'll be 2 weeks after the last game of the finals, but we've also got Opals to deal with as well, and go to Turkey with that. So that's obviously finish off like this. That's the next priority, and then obviously free agency will start after that. But I think not knowing what's happening with the CBA will be an interesting time for the league.
A week or two in town, sir?
No, it'll be stay here and get ready for Turkey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gobble.
No rest.
It's been a bit of such a different year this year, I guess, with the new ownership of the league. Is it going to be an interesting journey now going forward if we do lose some of this star power, but how this league stays as strong as it's become this season?
I think the real, challenge for the league and basketball here right now is obviously the WNBA and how long that takes. And with them adding more teams, there's going to be more games and their season's going to go longer. So what that looks like timing-wise, to your point, timing-wise for our league. But also we see now that China aren't getting those Americans either, or the WNBA ones. And so you've got Unrivaled, you've got AU Pro Hoops, you've got now the China League that's looking at players. Project B is about to start. So I think it's an interesting time for the league about where we find the quality of players to fill the league. And I know the league needs to grow and wants to grow, and I think that's the right way. But there's some things that we really need to sit and think about for the future of the league.
Hey, 1 on 2.
Hey guys, just one question for you, Paul. Obviously, moving on a little bit, we saw Jada Clark get a career high at 16 points today. Can you just kind of talk about her season and how much potential she kind of has in the future, do you think?
Yeah, for sure. I think Jada's growth this year, obviously coming off the back of an ACL injury, took some time at the first part of the season to find a groove and get into it. But we knew how talented Jada was, and I think when she gets to her spots, in that mid-range game, she's a great athlete. She's got length defensively, and she showed that tonight in just being able to get to her spots from an offensive standpoint. and I think that she will continue to kind of like grow and get better. I think it's been a challenging year, like it has been probably like for all of us, with injuries, people in and out of starting like lineups, and she's done a great job of being that combo that's had to come off the bench as a backup 1-2 to then start at the 1 to then have to go back to the 2, and give her credit for managing that challenge and changing roles. But definitely, like she's a player of the future, and she showed glimpses of that this season.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Are we out?
No, that's Caitlin. Get that back to Caitlin. She wants it.